everyone, you are highly welcome to WiseLink Academy. Today, we want to look at an aspect under mechanical engineering science, which is known as what? Center of gravity. Now, center of gravity can be defined as a point in which all the weight, all the mass of a body is being assumed to act on. That is, if I have something of this nature this way, I have a regular shape this way, and distance from here to here is 200. Distance from here to here is what? Is 100. And I am asked to find the what? Center of gravity along x and y axis. Along my y-axis and along my what? X-axis. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Now, the center of gravity along x-axis is really moving like this from here to here. Now, the center from here to here is what? It will give you 100 automatically. So, here will be what? It will be what? From here to here is what? 100. Now, along the y-axis, you're moving from here to here. Along y-axis, the center of gravity is what? 50. So 50. So where 50 and 100 meet is this point. So 50 x along x-axis, center of gravity is what? Is 100. Along y-axis, center of gravity is what? 50. So this is what we're talking about. Along my x-axis here, center of gravity is what? 100. Along y-axis is what? 50. So where they meet at this point, center of gravity. That's just a basic simple knowledge about this. So now we have to what? Find the center of gravity of this figure shown here. And before you do anything, we look for a way to divide this into what? Into the least possible division you can divide this shape here. And before we start that, let's look for the way we can divide this. I can divide this into three components. That is, I can close here up. Alright, I can close here too up. So I can call this what? My component 1, component 2, and component 3. Now what you do that, you repeat what you have done, you repeat it here by drawing this figure out. Come in. Now for this component 1, I'm having, I've left something. There's a distance from here to here is what? 40 millimeter. Yes, I've omitted it, so it's 40 millimeter. Now, next up, this figure A is having what? 200 to be millimeter to be here and 40 millimeter to be here. For this one, it looks something like this. For component 2, component 2 is having what? This simply means thickness. That is, from here to here is what? 40 millimeter, and the distance from here to here will be what? Since distance from here to here is 600, now distance from here to here will be what? It's very simple. Distance from here to here is 40, and from here downward is 40. 40 plus 40 is what? 80. So 80 minus 600 will give you distance from here to here, which is what? 520, if I'm not mistaken. Likewise, this is down figure 3. You can just draw it here. Figure 3, that's component 3. It's long. It's having a distance of what? 400 millimeter, and then distance of what? 40 millimeter. I mean this and this. Why this is for this? 250 is distance from here to here, and this is for this is for this. So this is component 3. Am I right? So this is my what? I have replicated what I'm having here to be this. Now, if I want to start calculating my what? My center of gravity, I'll calculate the center of gravity along what? Along y-axis, and also along what? Along x axis along y axis and not along x axis. So along y axis, along my y axis, along my x axis. Let's add it. As you can see, now along x axis and along what y axis. So now let's stop. So I'm calculating for my center of gravity along x and y. So what to do now is what? Let's start to calculate for the center of gravity along y axis. Now center of gravity along y axis is equals to y bar is equals to summation ya over summation a. That simply means sum a y1 a1 plus y2 a2 plus y3 a3 over a1 plus a2 plus a3. Now what do you notice? You're having a1 y1 y2 a2 y3 a3. You can continue y4 a4 y5 a5 because we're having what 3 components here. That's why we have all this to be 3. When we're having 4 components here, you extend it to y4 a4 and likewise a3 plus a4 plus a5 if you are having, depending on the component you're having. Now this is formula for solving what? A center of gravity along y axis. Now let's stop. After you have successfully applied this formula, the next thing for you to do is what? Let me show you what I'm doing. If you have successfully applied this formula, the next for you to do what is to take your y1, y2 and y3 this way. My y1 to be this, my y2 to be this, and my y3 to be this. Let me show you. Now I want you to recall something here. My y1, that is center of gravity along what? Y axis. So we are moving upward. See y axis here. Am I right? This is my y axis. Along y axis, we are moving upward. Now, so this simply means y1 simply means center of gravity along component 1. And my component 1 is what? Is this. This is my component 1. This one. Are we now? So now, for me, this is, let's say this is the ground floor, first floor and second floor. Am I right? For me to move from this ground floor to this second floor here, I will travel how many distance? I will travel 40 and what? 50 what? 50. See, I will travel 40 and what? 50. 502 before I get to what? This component 1. Am I right? So you add 40 plus 520. If I'm doing that, I'll add 40 plus 520. Am I right? Plus now center of gravity along y axis for this is what? I know it's along y axis for this is 20 now. So just write 40 divided by 2. You write 40 divided by 2. So I'll be having 40 plus what? 52 plus what? 20. If I add them up, I'll be having what? I'll be having 580 to be my answer. So center of gravity along y axis for component 1 is what? 580. Now let's proceed. If I'm to proceed along what? y2, that is along component 2. Now if I move to component 2, this is first floor. If I move to first floor, I will pass through what? Ground floor. So for me moving from this point to this point, I've covered a distance of what? 40. So you put down your 40. Your 40 this way. Alright, don't forget millimeter. Your 40 this way, then plus. Now let's determine the center of gravity along what? Along component 2 is vertical y axis. center of gravity along what? Y-axis. So from here to here, the center will what? Will be what? Half of this. So you come to this point here, you write what? 520 divided by 2. So automatically I'm having 40 plus, if I divide this, I'll be having 260. So add them up, I'll be having a value which is what? Which is 300 millimeter. Alright. So next up, a y3, that is center of gravity along y-axis of component what? Component 3. I mean this component 3. This component 3. Before I move to component 3, will I move any distance? No. So I'll write off what? 0 here. I'll not move any distance. 0 distance plus what? Center of gravity along y-axis for this is what? Is 20. So just write your 40 divided by 2. That will now give what? Your 20 millimeter. So don't forget, in this formula we're having y1, y2, y3. We have done that. So we're having a1, a2, a3. Put them here. A1 for y1, a2 for y2, a3 for what? Y3. Alright. Now, area of what? Component 1, area of component 2, area of component 3. So, area of component 1 is what? They are all looking like a what? A rectangle. Am I right? So, find the area, you just times them together. Length times breadth, length times breadth, length times breadth. So, if we're doing that, we'll be having this. Along component 1, I'm having what? 200 times 40. So, you come down here, you write what? Your 200 times 40. You time them together, you'll be having 8,000. Am I right? So, area of component 2 is what? Component 2 is 520 times 40. So, you come to this point here, 520 times 40. Times them up, you'll be having 20,800. Component 3. Component 3 is my component 3. The area of the what? Length times breadth. This times this, I'll be having what? 40 times 400. 40 times 400. So if I do that, I'll be having what? I'll be having 16000. So don't forget millimeter square, millimeter square, millimeter square. Now I have actually what? Calculated for what? All what I want. All what I'm having here. y1, a1, y1, a1, y2, a2, to y3, a3, y3, a3. So next up, now let's apply the formula to solve the question. I mean this formula, y bar is equals to what? y1 times a1. So y1 is what? 580. 580 times a1 is what? 8,000. We bracket it like this way. Plus y2, a2. y2 is what? 300. a2 is this. So that way 300 times a2 is what? 2800. This way. Plus y3, a3. y3 is this. a3 is this. You turn it together. That's 20 times 16000. So divided by a1 is what? This one. Plus a2 is this 20800. a3 plus a3 is this value 16000. Now my y bar will be automatically, if I times this and this together, I'll be having this value 464000. So plus if I times this value together, I'll be having 624000. Plus if I times this value together, I'll be having 320000. Now, so divided by what? If I sum up all this, I'll be having what? 44800. So my center of gravity along y-axis will now be what? Y bar is equals to, if I sum up all this value up, I'll be having what? 1120000 divided by what? 44800. So my center of gravity along y-axis should be what? If I divide the two of them, I'll be having 250 millimeter. So center of gravity along y-axis is what? 250 millimeter. Now, let's go and calculate for center of gravity along x-axis. Along what? Our x-axis. So now to do that, let me show you at this point here. So, center of gravity along x-axis, x bar. The formula says center of gravity along y-axis, I'm going formula. Along x-axis is the same thing as saying summation xa over summation a. That is x1 a1 plus s2 a2 plus s3 a3. I'm having three components, as I said earlier. So divided by what? a1 plus a2 plus a3. Now let me show you what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying here. x1 a1 s2 a2 s3 a3. So a1 a2 a3. The same thing as what? As y, but just I will change this to x. Now let's stop. Write x1 x2 s3 at this point. s1 s2 and what? s3. Now calculating for my center of gravity along x-axis for my component 1, we take it this way. So what we want to do now is center of gravity along x-axis for component 1. Let me show you. This is how it is done. This is my question given below. Am I right? So center of gravity along x-axis, we are going what? This way. Am I right? Going this way. Now, if you observe from here to here is what? 400. Am I right? Now, what if our x-axis of component 1? X-axis of component 1. Before this is from here to here is 200. Am I right? Now, before I move to from here, now if I move to 200, I'll cover a distance of what? Of what? This is 400. Am I right? Understand this very well. 400. So this 100 divided by 2, I'll be having 200 here, 200 there. Am I right? So now, for me to now move from here to here, I'll cover a distance of what? Of 200. So from here to here, I'll cover a distance of what? Of 200. If I'm not mistaken. Now, let me explain again. This is distance of 200. Am I right? If you put this 200 down here, you are going to be left with 200. Have you now? So 100 will be here, 100 will be here. So distance from here to here is what? 100. Am I right? So similarly, if I take this up and take this up, 200, 100, 100 will give us what? 400. So now 400 minus 200, I'll be having what? 200. So 100 will be here, 100 will be here, 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, will give us 400 totally. So I've covered along x-axis, so I've covered distance of what? 100. That will be 100 plus 200 divided by 2. So that will be what? It will be what? 100 plus 200 divided by 2. So I'll be having 2 here 1, 2 here 100. So 100 plus 100, that is what? 200 millimeter. So A1, you see the same thing as what? Our A1 that we got for our what? Center of gravity along y-axis. So A1 is what? A1 is 8,000 millimeter. So now we put down there, we put it there. 8,000 millimeter. 8,000 millimeter square. Millimeter square. Millimeter square. So therefore, x-axis 2 along x-axis. These two x-axis. Let me show you. This is my plane figure this way. Am I right? Now, this has a distance of what? Of 40. Now, I want to know the distance that it has covered before it moved to 40. Now, that will be what? 40 minus 400. I'll be having minus 400. That is, I'll be having 360. Now, 360 divided by 2 is what? 180. So, from here to here, 180. From here to here is 180. Plus 40 is 400. So, for me to move from here to this point here, x-axis, I'm moving like this. Like this. Now, for me to move from here to here, I'm moving what? 180. So from 180, I'll write what? 180 here. 180 plus. So I move a distance of what? I move a distance of 180. So plus what? Center of gravity along x-axis is what? 40. That's 40 divided by 2. I'm not mistaken. So that will us to what? 180 plus what? 20. That will give us what? 300. I'm not mistaken. That will give us 200. Yes, 200 millimeter. So the area 2 is the same thing as that area 2 that we got, which is what? 2000 millimeter square. That is 20,800. Let me show you. 20,800. This area 2. This is my area 2 here. So similarly, area 3. Let me put it down this way. Area 3 is what? Is this value? 16000 millimeter square. Now let's calculate for our x-axis on what? On area on component 3. This is my plane structure, plane figure this way. Distance from here to here is 400 automatically. So did I cover any distance before I move to this point here? No distance I covered. So that is 0 plus what? Plus this 400 divided by 2. This 400 along the x-axis divided by 2. So I'll be having what? 200 millimeter. What do you observe? 200, 200, 200. Let me show you what I'm saying. As you can see what I'm having. As you can see, I'm having 200, 200, 200 along my x-axis. So I have to certainly find from my x-axis x1, s2, s3, a1, a2, a2. Now let's substitute the value. So my x bar is equals to x1 times a1. So value for x1 is 200 times a1 is what? Millimeter square. So plus open bracket s2 a2 s2 a2 that is 200 times 20800 plus open bracket. My s3 is what? s3 a3. s3 is 200 times a3 is what? 16000. So divided by, as you can see, a1 is 800 plus a2 is what? 800 plus what? a3 is what? 16000. So my s bar will now be what? If I times this together, I'll be having 160,000 plus, if I times this together, I'll be having 416,000. If I times this together, I'll be having 320,000. So divided by, add this together, I'll be having a value. Coming. Shit, I'm doing very well. So if I add this together, this value down here, I'll be having 44800. So my s bar will now be what? If I add them together here, I'll be having 8960000 divided by what? 44800. So my answer, my x bar will now be what? My s bar is equals to what? Center of gravity along x-axis is what? 200 millimeter. So my final answer will be what? Along my y-axis, center of gravity along y-axis is what? It is 250 millimeter. Along my x-axis is what? 200 millimeter. This is our answer. But if we are given a table this way to complete this table, after you have solved all this, after you have solved for all this, as you can see what I've solved. Now, how many components do we have here? We have just what? We have 3 components. Component 1, component 2, and component 3. So area for component 1, we come to this point here. So area of component 1, alright, area of component 2, area of component 3. So we know that their area is the same if you observe very well. Area for y-axis, x-axis, we are using the same area for all of them. So our area is what? So area is what? The first A1 is what? 8,000. So that's 8,000. Area for this is what? 20. So for component 3 is what? 1600. 16000. Is it here? Am I right? Now, centroid distance along x-axis, that is center of gravity along x-axis for component 1. They are all here, just insert the values. That is, I'll show you. Now you take your reading this way. So centroid distance, centroid distance along x-axis. Am I right? So along my x-axis, center of gravity along my x-axis is what? It's 200. So it's two. All of them is 200. 200. S2. 200. S3 is what? 200. Along my y-axis, you come to your y-axis. My y-axis, I'm having center of gravity on y-axis on component 1 is 580. Component 1, 580. Component 2 is what? Component 2 is 300. I'm having 300. Component 3 is what? 20. I'm having 20 this way. As you can see what I'm doing. So now the last one is what? AX. It's just what? A times X. Can you see that? Component 1, A times X, you get your answer. And component 2, A times this, A times X, yes, you get your answer. Component 3, same A times X, this times this, you get your answer. We have done those, we have done everything, just insert them. Now come to, let's start with component what? AX. See, come to component AX, come this way. Take your value upward this way. So now, looking at it, my component AX will be what? This is my AX. That is, if I take my readings, AX will be, this is AX. AX. Abi now, for component 1. Component 1 is this value. Component 2 is this. Component 1 is value, and component 1 area is this value. So if I times together, that will give you AX. So my AX for component 1, AX, don't forget I'm saying AX along x-axis, the component 1, AX, that is the x times A, for this is area times x, that is x1 times A1, because I do component 1, so x1 times A1, so the value is what given us here. This answer is what I'm able to write here. So answer is what? 161600000. Yes, this value here. So the other one will be what? It will be this value. This next value 4160000. The third one will be what? This value 3200000. Now for my y-axis too, it's the same thing. You come to your y-axis this way. You see my y-axis showing you this. So A1 Y1, so simply means what? A1 Y1. This multiplication of each of them is this. So now my Y1 will be 4640000, and this is what? 6240000, and this is what? 320000. So this is, I've composed for this table. I've already completed this table. If you found this video helpful, kindly click on the subscribe button and like. Thank you. Welcome to Wise Link Academy.